Today is a good day. I played 4 parts of Amnesia, and I get to play 2 parts of this. And the car, I've been trying to sell a car, if you want to know the backstory, part of my father's estate. That's taken care of. Between that, getting off a nice vacation, having like a ton of sweets and stuff waiting for me, due to, we didn't really eat them before the vacation, including cookies and cream kisses. I love these. I like anything cookies and cream. I like white chocolate a lot. Well, let's continue. We have a murder to investigate. I'm in a very happy mood. For those who don't know, I was actually selling a Chevy Cobalt. Not Chevy Cobalt, that's my car. My car is a Chevy Cobalt. I was trying to sell my father's car, which was actually a Caddy, a Eldorado. And we feed the fish to the bird. So the bird goes away. But I've been having a hard time selling it because of, well, people were looking at it but not really buying it. But just these past 2 days, somebody went, "We're buying it," and now I am swinging and happy and upbeat. So he got clocked in the head with a boat hook. That had to hurt. But yeah, I am in such a good mood this week. And I love the fact I have a bit of a buffer for the next 3 days, in that I'm gonna have like today, tomorrow, and Friday. Oh, no, 4 days, that's right, because I do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for the LPs. Saturday and Sunday are just going to be like a random video I have that I need to kind of get out of my queue. Or I uploaded. I need to put the vacation photo, that's right. Just stuff like that. I know it's kind of weird. I have like such a ridiculous variety, and a lot of it's half vlogging, half something else. And oh, my cat is so happy. Even Pete is happy for me. My cat is just, I love you, Mommy. I know, like, well, he's not in my way, but he's thinking, Mommy, I love you. And that's actually a puzzle, so we're not going to touch that yet. But anyway, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, no, it's just a walkie-talkie. Never mind. But yeah, I actually feel really good, doing that, because it's something that's been kind of bothering me for a while, like for months, because selling the car was such a frustrating thing. I just wanted it, gone, and now it's gone. I don't have to deal with it anymore. Oh, looks like we got an IOU, according to the pieces I've put together. Well, it is the last corner. Some of these types of puzzles might repeat, but with like different methodologies and stuff. They have like a few like semi-original puzzles in this game. The only reason the skip button gets to fill is because doing the double clicking is a bit tedious, but
Maybe that IOU didn't get torn up because it was paid off.
You mean it could have been torn up during an argument between Andy and Mick?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. And since Andy's not going to tell us about it, we'll have to get the story from Mick himself.
Ooh. To the Harborside Tavern.
Oh, not the two of you again.
Hi.
Afraid so, Mr. Foley. Another one of your clients was murdered last night.
Who?
Andy Winters. And we found the loan papers you drew up for him torn up.
Well, naturally, he paid off his loan.
Nice. Feels
And
good.
where'd he get the money to pay you back?
Well, he told me he'd come into some diamonds. He asked me to come over to his boat to collect them.
Aren't diamonds an awfully inconvenient form of loan repayment?
My hunch was they were worth way more than the loan was. Maybe twice as much. Anyway, with terms that favorable, I figured it'd be worth the extra effort.
Where'd he get these diamonds?
I didn't want to know. But I can tell you this. Andy was very much alive when we finished our transaction.
I'm sure. So much money. And yeah, Jessica's right. That would be kind of a really tricky way of paying off the loan, but I guess, you know, if he's right and the diamonds were worth more than the loan itself, then it would have been kind of worth it, at the very least, you know. I like little places like this, and the food's usually really good. In fact, I got to eat at one on my vacation, but I gave like a full thing on it that's gonna be like up. Basically, the Saturday after
Mick didn't see Billy on Andy's boat, but those toothpicks mean he was there. Maybe after Mick had left.
Yeah, and the boat hook that was used as the murder weapon was Peter's. Who else would have access to it besides his nephew?
Someone else who went on the boat?
I don't know, but I hope Billy has a logical explanation for all of this.
So now we gotta figure out why Billy's stuff was there.
I didn't kill Andy. I've been nowhere near the My Turn.
Billy, I'm sorry to say that it's getting very difficult to believe you are innocent in all of this.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take a look around, Billy.
Go ahead. I have nothing to hide.
You gotta love the facial expressions. They do kind of fit. Although thinking on it, Jessica never has an angry one, really. She's kind of more mellow than the rest of the crew. We gotta find a bunch of buoys, and we haven't found everything yet. So you can kind of see, like, why... I'm just doing a little figuring out. I don't want to go overboard. I do want to find that last letter before I continue. There is a reason for this, and it's a score reason that I'm proud, and also it's a pride thing, and that I always find all the letters and all the scenes. I need the O. A-E-I-O. Wait. That thing has an O in the... Weird. Did I find it? Oh. Odd. Just doing a little more clearing out, so you gotta get my head straight. Okay, did I find the O? Because I'm confused now, because it's there it is. I definitely didn't. Now I need to find one more. And examine the suspicious buoy. And we have to put the pieces together of a freaking lobster. I hate lobster. At least we're helping this one rather than hurting. I'm not even kidding though, I really just don't like lobster that much. I never really did. I know it may seem like really weird because lobster's like a big thing and everybody loves lobster or something stupid like that. I really don't. I can't stand it. I can't stand the taste. I just don't understand the appeal of it, and I never will. I think they're cool creatures. I wouldn't mind having one as a pet. Again, I'm an oddball. I like weird things. Ah, itchy nose. But don't expect me to want to eat one for dinner or something. Hello! Somebody came into some diamonds.
This means I'm gonna have to get those diamonds from Mick that Andy gave him to repay his loan.
And I don't think he's going to be very happy about it.
No kidding.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Nice to see you again, Mr. Foley.
I love that.
I wish I could say the feeling was mutual.
I'm gonna have to ask you to turn those diamonds Andy gave you over to me.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Because it's evidence in a murder investigation, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, what if I told you I don't have them? What if I've already passed them on to a gemstone dealer?
Then you're in trouble.
What if I told you you could be arrested as an accessory to murder?
Ooh.
Whoa, whoa, slow down. Let me gather them up here.
I love how pissed he is about it, but then, you know, he hears, like, yeah, what if I told you that's gonna get you in a lot more trouble than is worth the diamonds? Gather them. I kind of wish I would love to see, like, that much jewelry and, like, be able to hold it in real life. That would be amazingly cool. Although I do have my own precious jewels. The kitty necklace I have is actually pretty valuable. If I remember, we paid a pretty penny for it, or my husband did for Christmas, which he really didn't have to do, but he did, and I love it. If you meet me in real life, there are 3 accessories I owe, well, technically 4, but one's kind of a set. There are 4 things of jewelry I always wear, and they are my engagement ring, my wedding ring, a necklace of a cat, hanging off of the chain, and a bracelet that says sister on it. These items of jewelry are like the only jewelry I ever really wear, except for maybe costumes or something. Costumes, I'll switch it up, but, you know, it's obvious it's a costume. I know that's a diamond. No, it's not. Where's that last diamond? There it is. And now, this is one of my favorites. Sapphire teardrop necklace. Got it. Yay!
The public library has some strong magnifying glasses on hand for reading very fine print. We should be able to use one to look for identifying marks on these diamonds.
Then let's get going.
So let's go.
Where do you suppose they would keep the magnifying glasses around
We
here?
may actually finish the case today. Sweet.
This place looks like it's been hit by a hurricane.
Well, it's just nice to see that our local library is getting a lot of good use.
By what?
Certainly not going to make our job any easier.
Lots of rambunctious kids. I'm not even kidding when she says it. I keep thinking like, oh god, a bunch of like wild kids ran through here and just like tore the place to shreds. I always get a kick out of that thought too. Oh, it's nice to see it getting used. By what? Oh my god, that is not how you use a library, folks. And yes, we're gonna clear out the room so we can just kind of like head out once we're done. And since I record these ahead of time, any questions you may have, I'll have to address, like, after I see them. Just so you know, because... Well, the main reason I record things ahead of time, after figuring things out, is because... Okay. Now we can do this. So we have to find some serial numbers. Got him! That was the quickest I ever did that puzzle. And now, analyze them. The serial number consists of exactly 6 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6. If I sound like I'm summoning the devil, I apologize. Well, this definitely is out. That's in. That's out too. So these are all the 6s. The serial number does not contain a 0, so that's out. No 0, no 0. No 0, no 0. No 0. And yeah, this is like a slow little logic puzzle. A lot of zeros in this one. An even digit follows each odd digit in the serial number, so it's got to go either odd, even, or even odd. So 5, 6, 7, 2, nope. 3, 8, 9, 4, 1, 6, that can stay. 2, 5, 6, 9, 1, nope. Oh, why did I unclick that? 7, 6, okay, that can stay. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, 7, so we can leave that because it kind of fits the pattern. 6, 3, 8, 5, 2, 7. Okay, that one's fine. 7, 2. Yeah, that's fine. 8, 3. That one's fine. 7, 2, 3, 8, 1, 6. That one's fine. 3, 4, 7, 2, 1, 6. 1, 6. Okay, that one's fine. 1, 8. That one's fine. Nope. 2 odds. And that one has 2 evens. Right in the beginning, too. 2 evens there. That one's fine. Nope. There are no repeated digits in the serial number. Oh, I gotta look for repeats now. Nothing repeats. Repeater. Repeater. Nothing repeats. Nothing repeats. Something repeats. 7, that one, nothing repeats. 4, 7, 2, 6, 1, nothing repeats. 2 things repeat there. 9, 6, 7, 4, 1, 8. Nothing repeats. 1, 5, 1, 4, 5. Nothing repeats. The difference between the second and the third digit is always 1. Check. Nope. Check. Check. Nope. Check. Check. Okay. The 5th digit is the lowest in the serial number. Check. Nope. Check. Check. That one's the highest. The 3rd digit is always odd. 3, 8, 9. 7, 2, 3. They all fit! The first digit... Aha, so this is out, and this is out. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. Forgot you actually had to click the OK like an actual computer.
Well, this printout confirms that all the diamonds came from the same place, a jewelry heist 20 years ago.
I remember when that happened. Weren't there 2 men involved?
Ooh.
Yeah, one was caught, but the other got away, and the diamonds were never recovered. The guy who was caught was named Brian Young, and according to this, he recently died in prison from a heart attack.
Well, that's a shame.
Brian Young. Do they list any surviving relatives?
Uh-oh.
Yep, one brother, Gregory.
Bum, bum,
What are the chances that Gregory is the same Greg who works at the Marine Research Lab?
I'd say they're pretty darn good. Actually, now that these diamonds have surfaced, they're better than good. Let's head over there.
We have time. I guess we can do one more location.
Nobody's here.
Perhaps Greg stepped out.
Let's see if we can find anything to link Greg to the diamonds.
Okay, we will do this. I will do this right. Let's see what's happening. Gray hair. No, feather, wrench, snail, crowbar, scissors, starfish, rubber duck, and cart. Handwritten note. The plot thickens, no? Oh, this is going to be good. Yeah, you seeing the thing here? It seems Greg hasn't really been on the up and up either. Although when you think about it, there were some other clues. Like, why would you only ask one fisherman to, you know, analyze what's going on? We gotta find this snail. So we'll have time for, like, the big cutscene and then... Oh, there's the snail. Cool! Yeah, big cutscene.
What are you doing here?
These yours, Mr. Young?
You're not going anywhere.
Yay, Billy!
You are the brother of Brian Young, the diamond thief, aren't you? But more than that, you're also his uncaught accomplice in the theft.
Yeah, I was. I drove the getaway car. But Brian was the one carrying the loot, and he hid the diamonds without telling me where he put them. Then he got arrested.
How did you manage to find them?
Well, Brian was practical enough to know that if anything happened to him while he was locked up, one of us should enjoy the benefit of them. So he left coded instructions in his will as to where I could find them.
So why this elaborate setup with the hollowed-out buoys and transmitters?
Well, I couldn't just spend the things on the street.
Fair point.
I found a smuggling organization in Canada, willing to move the diamonds overseas and deposit the money in a Swiss bank account. Hiding small groups of diamonds in lobster buoys that could be picked up by them was the safest way to make the drops.
Is that where Peter Hammond came in?
Yeah. He answered my ad looking for someone to help collect data for the lobster study. While I fitted his buoys with the tracking transmitters, I also hollowed out a space inside to hold the diamonds.
And Peter, did he have any idea that you were using him?
Not a clue. At least, not until he came to the lab that night and caught me stuffing one of his hollowed-out buoys with diamonds.
How did Billy fit into all of this?
Before Peter could ask what I was doing, he heard Billy calling his name. I guess he'd followed him so he could ask for a raise. Anyway, I hid when I heard Billy coming.
So you saw Billy and Peter argue and fight then?
I saw the whole thing. Billy knocked Peter flat. And once Billy was gone, I took advantage of the opportunity to get rid of a serious liability.
In other words, you broke a cylinder and stabbed Peter in the back with it, killing him before he could regain consciousness. And then you moved his body back to the Cornelia using your cart.
I knew Billy would be the prime suspect, but things got complicated when Andy hauled one of Peter's traps and accidentally found a shipment of diamonds inside the float.
Apparently, Andy was helping Jim Price stock Peter's traps with lobsters to make it look like he was catching more than he actually was.
Not a bad scheme. Anyway, since the diamonds were in one of the buoys with my transmitter, Andy figured out that the diamonds came from me. He blackmailed me into letting him take Peter's place here and get the diamonds for himself.
He used them to pay off a loan.
Well, maybe they helped him financially, but I couldn't afford to have a blackmailer as a partner.
So you killed him with the boat hook from the Cornelia and spread some toothpicks around in hopes of redirecting suspicion at Billy Hammond. Unfortunately for you, you were the only logical killer.
Greg, you're looking at a very long prison sentence. You might be able to get a shot at a slightly more comfortable cell if you help us go after your Canadian contacts. You sure you want to do this, Billy? It could be dangerous.
My uncle died for this. Let's chart our course.
Yep, they're gonna be using the My Turn to catch some smugglers. That's how this ends. Not with, just solving the murder, like, spoiler alert, most of the others do. But with, well, we get to catch some smugglers, which is kind of an interesting twist. Again, I'll get into that, like, when I'm about to go, like, in the in-between, like, the interim, so... And actually, what I initially wanted to do, like, for this particular Let's Play is do one case per video with an interim in between, but I figured this would be easier. But obviously, the next video is going to be the last video in the Deadly Catch video, because we have, like, one more hidden object scene and one more puzzle to do. So, we just have to do that, and then we get the big finish. So... until next time, I will catch you guys later, because I do want to keep these to either half an hour or at the end of the mystery, but I know the mystery is ending now. I'd hoped I would get some of the puzzles or hidden object scenes done a little fast, so we could just get to the end, but you know how things go. So... yep. So catch you next time. Bye!